y'all, today is a very exciting day because we are finally going to Tjmaxx, and you guys, I've been so excited to shop all of the Halloween, fall decor, and all of the Rae Dunn things. Yes, I'm a Rae Dunn whore. It doesn't matter, but I'm so excited because then they have the cutest things for dog toys and bowls and all the cute stuff. So I'm finishing up getting ready right now. I look a little not put together yet, but we'll get there. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along, and hopefully we can find some really good things. So let's go. My goodness, the cutest pumpkin ever. And we're ready for Tjmaxx. Come on. Oh my goodness, look at my handsome boy. You are so adorable. Here you go. Oh, look at how cute my nails are. I got them shorter than I'm used to, but I'm so obsessed. They are so pretty. Love them. Okay, y'all, today is finally my birthday, hence why I'm actually ready, but I'm turning 22 today, 22 years old, and I cannot believe that a whole year passed by and I was 21 for a whole year. Obviously, I don't really drink that much or do much anything at all, but I just feel so old right now, and don't come for me. If you're older than me, I know I'm dramatic, but I feel so old now, and I feel like I was just 19. Today I just got my nails done. I got out of my nail appointment right now. I got the Hailey Bieber nails. I don't know if you can like see them that good, but I got these, and then I get acrylic on my toes all the time. I honestly thought that getting acrylic on my toes would be kind of like nasty, like as in when they grew out it would be uncomfortable when you wore like sneakers and different kinds of shoes, but honestly I get them done every probably like 2 to 3 months, and they don't really grow out that much, and they're so much better than gel. They never chip or anything like that. So I just got out of that appointment, and today George is going to be taking me to dinner. I'm going to bring you guys along with that as well, but I also want to take headshots. I wanted to do that in general, but I figured I could just post them as like a birthday post. So I'm going to go take headshots. I think I need to record a couple things for work and then call it a day and just enjoy the rest of my day. Obviously I'll, like I said, bring you guys still along, but yeah, I wanted to give a little update. I feel so old. I know I'm not, you guys, but yeah, thank you God that I'm still here and blessed, and literally just the simple fact that I'm able to wake up today is a blessing in itself, and I'm just so grateful for you guys watching and anything and everything in this life. Like, it's just, it's all good over here. So with that being said, I'm going to continue my day and bring you guys along with me. Hi baby, hi my love. Oh my goodness, you guys, I just took the cutest headshots ever. George decided to wear the same exact thing as me, so I had to go change. This is my new outfit, and we're currently at, I don't know if you can see, Starbucks. Can you see? She's over there. Can you zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. Oh, look at his cute little vest. I was gonna put his pumpkin on, but then I was like, it's just a quick little trip, even though it is October already. So I was like, I really want to, but it gets a little bit much for him, and it's easier to like, I don't even know, like, it's easier to put his leash on his face. It's easier to put his leash on this little harness, and it's so cute. He looks so handsome. Look, baby. Look at how handsome. Oh, you got eye boogies. Look at how handsome you look. He's like, he gets all crazy when George leaves. He's already back? Yay! I got my matcha. What'd you get, babe?
Venti mango.
Show the camera.
Dragon fruit lemon tea.
And then, you guys, I got this cute. Oh! Stop! I got this. I got this cute little. It's called Java sock, and basically, you can get like small, medium, large sizes, and it's so that you can put it on your drink. Chill out, bro. So that it doesn't, like, the condensation doesn't get on your hand and all the good stuff. I've actually noticed that it keeps the drinks colder longer, so I'm gonna link it in the description box for you guys. But look at how cute this one is. It's like celestial print, all cute and whatnot, but it holds a venti cup. This one right here is like a medium. It holds a, what are you doing, baby? It holds a venti cup, and then like a McDonald's large and a Dunkin', I don't know what size, but I got the medium since I'm always getting ventis, and I thought that I'd show you guys because it's so cute. And I get just a iced matcha latte. I love matcha. If you don't like matcha, I'm sorry, but I'm obsessed with it. y'all, it is a couple days after my birthday. Monday was when I had my actual birthday. We went out to eat, all the things, the clips that you saw before. Yesterday, I did absolutely nothing to treat myself, which was pretty amazing. I just got organized for the month and all of the good things. And then today is actually sticker day for Dutch Bros, and I have a free drink, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that. And I'm also gonna go to the bookstore again, and also I think Target. So I'm gonna bring you guys along. I know that this whole video is literally me shopping, but like, that's how I treat myself. And also, you guys, look at how freaking adorable this is. This is one of the sweatshirts that we made. This sweatshirt is from Target itself. I just found it in my closet, and it says dead inside but spiced, and it is so freaking adorable. So I'm gonna be wearing that today. My mom just got like a t-shirt press. I know that I showed you guys videos of us making them, but I just thought that it was so cute, so I'm gonna wear it today. So that's what we're gonna do, and yeah, let's go. Sit, lay down, roll over. Good boy. So, of course, we're at Dutch Bros, and you guys, look at how freaking cute this cup is. This is happy birthday with sprinkles, and it was sticker day. It was so freaking cute, but I decided to go into Barnes & Noble's today, and you guys, there's such a huge selection, obviously, but I absolutely love going in store and actually, like, I don't know, physically seeing the books and finding new titles that I would love to read. And if you guys have any kind of recommendations for any type of genre, please drop them down below. I know that I primarily kind of read self-help and business, but obviously I would love to read any of your guys' recommendations. Also, if you're kind of like, girl, like I'm tired of this book content, or you're like, girl, we need more, please let me know. I cannot wait to read all of these. The Body Keeps Score, The Power of Regret, Think Like a Monk. I just truly feel like there's not enough time in the day to read all of these books, and you guys, like, they just keep piling up, and I keep getting more books, and I'm like, oh, I want to read all of these. But anywho, last place I decided to go to was Yesterday's Books. It's basically like a thrift book store, and I found so many good titles that I'm going to show you guys right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, are you tired? Okay, y'all, so I got seriously so many books, like a lot. So we're gonna do a little book haul, okay? So I know that this sounds so cheesy, but as I've grown as a person and older in general, like, I've come to realize that reading isn't so bad. I definitely figured out that me being so reluctant to read and being very like, oh, I'm this way, I just never like to read, and kind of putting myself in that bubble, it was very much from schooling and growing up, because I absolutely hated reading when I was in school, high school, everything. I probably read about 2-3 books max, and that's pretty sad, all throughout junior high and high school. And recently I just really have grown to love books, and within these past couple of years, you know, really running an online business and mentoring people, you know, it's just self-development, whether it be in a podcast form, a video form, or reading, it really just opens you up to so many more opportunities, and I'm just so grateful for it. Like I said, I know that it sounds so cheesy, but ever since actually realizing that these books are good for me and I could enjoy reading, that's when it totally changed for me. But I just really wired myself to think, you know, I can't read, or I don't enjoy reading, when in all reality it was just the things that I didn't like to read. So you guys, if you are into self-help or self-development, this is the haul for you. So as most of you guys know, I'm absolutely obsessed with the website called Thrift Books. I actually have a coupon code, so on your first order you can get a free book on me, but I typically purchase off of there because the books are either used, lightly used, or in pretty pristine condition, and it's for half if not a third of the price. And so I will say that I did go to Barnes & Noble's, which is pretty expensive, and I did go into a store called Yesterday's Books. It's in Modesto, California. You can look it up, but it's basically a used book store. So I would say that the prices were a little bit more expensive than thrift books. If you are wanting thrifted books and you don't really care too much to go in, I would definitely click the link down below, because then it's like saving you even more money on that thrift book app or website. And so with that being said, I just am saying that because that's where I typically shop from. But first off, I'm going to talk about the ones that I got at Barnes & Noble's. Barnes & Noble's is honestly pretty expensive, so I only got a few books. I would say even if you were to search for the same titles on Amazon, they're usually like $5 to $10 cheaper, so Amazon is the way to go for sure. I actually have a whole list of self-development and self-help and, you know, just amazing books that I have on my storefront. So I'm going to link that as well for you guys. But let's go ahead and get into it. The first one is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I feel like this one's just an oldie but goodie. This one was only $10. It's definitely like an older one, but it says the best-selling success book of all time, now revised and updated for life in the 21st century. So couldn't go wrong. So I wanted to read that. And I feel like money is such a touchy subject, and I've really tried to rewire myself to think of it as a blessing and something that's an accessory to us, not just necessarily makes up our whole lives and determines our happiness or not. But I know, like I said, it's like a very taboo subject to talk about, and I wanted to know basically why we think these ways. And it's just very fascinating to me because obviously you guys know that I mentor a lot of women of all ages, of all backgrounds, and all different walks of life, and so it's really interesting for me to kind of like figure out how the brain works and why we think a certain way. So I picked up The Psychology of Money. Super cute, honestly. The cover caught my eye, but I saw this online and I saw it in stores, so I was like, okay, I need to grab it. But it says timeless lessons on wealth, greed, and happiness. Like I said, all of this is going to be linked. I'm gonna link it through Amazon because that's like the cheapest place you can find them, but of course you can just search these titles up. So the next two books are from Dr. Joe Dispenza, and if you know anything about him, you know that he is such a knowledgeable person, you guys. So the first one is called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, How to Lose Your Mind and Create a New One. And then the next one is called Becoming Supernatural, How Common People Are Doing the Uncommon. So you guys, like, I actually discovered him off of a podcast episode from Mylett, which I will actually link below because it is so amazing. It kind of just like showed a glimpse of what he's done in research, and it's just, he's basically an expert on the brain. He actually has a series called Rewired if you are interested more into video kind of self-development. It's on a streaming platform called Gaia, which I'll put right here, and I'm pretty sure that you can find it on Prime Video as well, but I have the Gaia subscription, which is honestly an amazing platform if you want self-help things or want to like watch them, obviously. But yeah, you guys, I'm super excited for these two. I think that I'm going to start reading this one as my first book because clearly I have a ton to read, but super excited. Had to go pick up his books and kind of just see exactly what he was talking about in these podcast episodes because you guys, like, he is such a knowledgeable person, so I'm so excited for these. Now, this next one, I don't know what it is about Ed Mylett, but seriously, he brings on the best people on his podcast, and so I'm not too sure how to say her last name, but this girl Lisa, she was on his podcast and kind of talked about, you know, being strong and being confident as a mother, as a wife, as, you know, basically a woman. And so I picked up her book, Radical Confidence. It is basically 10 no BS lessons on becoming the hero of your own life and basically saving yourself and, you know, doing the work for you. Now, this next book, I've seen a lot of mixed reviews, but it is called How to Do the Work, Recognize Your Patterns, Heal from Your Past, and Create Yourself by Dr. Nicole LaPera, I think it is. And she is a holistic psychologist. So pretty intrigued to read this one. I know that a lot of people, you know, kind of hate on books if they didn't fully understand it or if, you know, they're not open-minded, but I just thought that, you know, because of the mixed reviews, why not give it a shot? So I picked this one up. This next one is the only one that I got from Target, but that's only because Barnes & Nobles didn't have it in person. But you guys, I was literally just talking about him in his podcast from Ed Mylett, interviewing all these people. Well, he came out with another book and it's called The Power of One More, The Ultimate Guide to Happiness and Success. You guys, I cannot, like, it's just so insane for me to say this, but I actually had the privilege and honor to watch him in person and learn from him in person last year, back in 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia. I went to a conference with my company and he literally was there and teaching us, you know, just his life story, and it was just so inspiring for me and, you know, entrepreneurs in general. Like, he's just such a badass. Now, what's pretty awesome is that this book is based off of his dad, The Power of One More, because while he was, you know, telling his life story at the conference, he was breaking down his story and talking about his dad. He mentioned that he was an alcoholic and wanting to stay sober, and when he got really sick, he would always say, you know, as long as I can stay sober one more day, that's all that matters. And so that's why he called this book The Power of One More. So I'm so excited to read this, and you guys, like, it's just so crazy that, like, I listened and I watched him in person. So very pumped for this one. Now getting into the yesterday's books, so the thrifted books that I got. The first one is by John C. Maxwell, which you guys, it's kind of crazy because I saw him in person as well. My company is the absolute best and they provide so many resources for us, but I got to see him live and in person talk to us. And what's pretty awesome is that he actually has a course in my company where you can be mentored personally by him, John Maxwell. If you don't know who he is, please look him up. He's written so many amazing books and he's been in the game for so long. But it's just, I'm so blessed with my company. Like, it's just so crazy to say. But I got the Developing the Leader Within You. So pretty self-explanatory, but very pumped to read this. Then next up, I'm sure that you guys have seen the book or have heard of it, but it's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I literally have it. This is what it looks like right here. And so the same author wrote How to Succeed with People. I knew that the author sounded familiar, so I just went ahead and picked this up. I didn't have it on my list of to get. So that is that one. Now this next one, the title literally intrigued me so much, and it's called When I Stop Talking, You'll Know I'm Dead. So it's Useful Stories from a Persuasive Man by Jerry Weintraub and Rich Cohen. But this is what it looks like. Now, like I said, this is from a thrift bookstore. I'm like not trying to confuse you guys with like thrifting books and thrift books. But this one I got there in person. It's basically a memoir and I just wanted to pick it up, so I got this one. Now this next one, you know how I talked about Mylett like a million times? Well, I'm gonna bring him up again and his podcast. Well, he interviewed the chairman and CEO of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, on a podcast episode, and it was so interesting to listen to him and his story. And so when I saw this, it's called Pour Your Heart Into It, How Starbucks Built a Company One Cup at a Time. When I saw this, I was like, okay, I need to pick this up because I feel like on podcast episodes, it's like, yes, you can learn kind of the surface level, but when it comes to literally reading it, it's like so much more information in a book form. So I decided to pick this one up. It has a Starbucks cup. The story was actually pretty interesting, but like I said, I'm gonna link all of these podcast episodes down below as well. I swear everything is by Mylett. Sorry, not intentional. Love him apparently, but that one's that. The next one I got was The Millionaire Next Door. Now this is The Surprising Secrets of America's Wealth. This one is honestly an OG as well, oldie but goodie. I feel like I just needed to read it, so I got that one. We're almost done here, but the next one I got was The 5 Love Languages, How to Express Heartfelt Commitment to Your Mate, which I feel like this can be used in business as well. I know that this was like under the relationship category, but it's relationships with everyone, obviously, romantically, friendship wise, or anything like that. This can be used and you can basically learn how to talk to people better when you understand their love languages and what they want and what they love. So I got this one. And then the very last one is called Think Again by Adam Grant, and it is the power of knowing what you don't know. So I don't remember at all why I wanted this one, but I just knew that I wanted it, and like, I don't know, it was in really good condition. Literally, you guys, this was $10, but I'm sure it was like $25 or something. Oh yeah, $28 normally. But it's basically about learning to question your opinions and open other people's minds, which can position you for excellence at work and wisdom in life. So that right there is the end of my haul. Finally, I'm very excited to read these. I'm hoping to read them by the end of this year. And you guys, like, if you were the same as me and you kind of resented reading, or you don't necessarily like to read a certain genre, like, try it again or listen to audiobooks. I literally was that type of person that was like, I have no time. Okay, it's not that you don't have any time, it's just that you don't make it a priority. Okay, you can make time for anything. It's just what matters to you. And so if you're anything like me, like I said, like, just give it another try, like give it another shot, because it seriously has changed my life. Like I said, how cheesy that sounds, it's crazy, but I'm just like, it's like a part of me is complete, as dumb as that sounds. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much if you stayed to the end. I love y'all. Thank you again for all the love that you've shown on my previous videos. I know that I'm just picking up and starting to post again, but you guys, the first couple of years in my business, I was really full force and I really poured my heart and my soul, blood, sweat, tears into that and into creating that so that I can have the life that I live now. And it's so important to really just focus on one stream of income before you focus on different revenues. I know that a lot of people are the most popular saying is, oh, millionaires have multiple streams of income, but they didn't have those multiple streams of income until they perfected the one, or not necessarily perfected the one, but really put their all and grew the first one so that they can, kind of build off of that. YouTube for me right now is genuinely just like an addition onto what I do, and I really just do it and continue to post so that way I can look back in these videos, no matter what videos I did or I didn't save, I can kind of look back and almost have these for memories, if that makes sense, especially getting our new puppy and everything. And I don't know, I feel like it's a fun thing to look back and to be able to see how my life was and how I was as a person, and the adventures and the trips and the vacations and all of that good stuff. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. If you love this content, if you love vlogs like this, or even sit down ones, I'll do sit down ones too eventually soon. If you like videos like this and want to follow along with me in my crazy journey of life, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, click the like button, all of the buttons, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.